Mood is legal cannabis and ships right to your door. Click here for 20% off your first order.
With Mood, you don't need to leave home to get away.
What's up? I won't be talking with them. Okay.
Hands! Show me your hands!
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first of many next-gen console tutorials. I imagine you clicked on this video today because you're ready to get streaming on your next-gen PlayStation 5 console and you want to know how to do it. And it's actually very, very easy and there's really nothing that you need. All you need is your PlayStation 5 console, maybe with the exception of the PlayStation camera accessory, which goes along pretty good with it, as well as a USB microphone, which I'd actually highly recommend having a nice microphone because the microphone that you'll get on the controller or even some headsets just doesn't sound very good. So I'd recommend going with the microphone like the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball. Still great microphones to pick up nowadays. Oh my goodness, I think it's all tangled up. Ah! If you do own the PlayStation camera, go ahead and set this bad boy up. All you're going to need to do is place this on your TV or monitor in front of you preferably so you get a nice straight shot angle. See how I'm setting it up right here? I just put it in the middle of my monitor here and now it has a straight on shot at my face. After that, just plug the USB end of the camera into one of the USB ports on the PlayStation. So that's how you get the camera all situated. Next, you can go to the console and then you want to press and hold the PlayStation home button. That'll bring you to the user interface. Then go ahead to your settings. Then you're going to want to scroll down all the way to the bottom till you see captures and broadcast. Select that, go to broadcast, and then you'll have a couple options. The first one being the video quality. You can select your output of your stream to be up to 1080p at 60 frames per second. For the audio, you can select whether or not you want to include your voice chat. So anyone that you're in a party with, they'll have their voices recorded if they're okay with it. The next tab is the camera, and this is where you'll activate your camera. See, right when I entered it, it showed my camera right away, so you can see yourself, maybe make some fine-tune adjustments so that it looks, perfectly like you want it. And of course, if you don't want to show your camera, you can always uncheck it, but we are going to keep it on. And next we can go to the size of the camera, so how big it'll be on the gameplay. So it can be small, it can be medium, which is usually where I like to have it. Clipping mask, I usually just go with none, but here's an example of what the others look like. Maybe the square one was probably best there, and then chroma key if you have like a green screen. Flip horizontal, sometimes that's cool to rock with if you want your camera orientation to look a certain way. So, that's up to you. Effects, I don't usually go with any of these because it just looks weird. I don't see why you would use those for a face cam, but hey, whatever floats your boat, you want to go with that. Brightness, you can change if you're too dark, maybe you don't have good lighting, you can adjust your brightness. And same with the contrast. The transparency option will allow you to show more or less of your camera. So if you take it all the way to the right here, you can see that my face cam is just completely gone. Take it all the way to the left, it's completely there. If your camera becomes out of focus, you can select refocus, and it'll focus more on your face. And if you don't like any of your settings anymore, just reset it to the default. Next, we have overlays. With display chat, you can allow your chat messages to be displayed over your gameplay while you're playing. Your stream won't see this, but you will see it so you can respond to chat messages. Just in case you don't have a second screen device like a laptop, a phone, a tablet, you'll still be able to read your chat. Display the activity, so you'll see when you get new viewers in the stream and how many people are watching the stream as well. The overlay position will allow you to select where you want that activity feed to come in. Chat to speech, you can turn that on if you want every single chat message to be read out loud. I usually don't like this being on because it can be very distracting to the gameplay while you're playing. So I just keep it off and I just read it. So those are the main broadcast settings. You can go back to your game now, and we still got to do one more thing before we go live. This time, you just want to tap the PlayStation home button and then go to that bottom bar and then just scroll all the way over to mic. And this will be your microphone input. Right now I have the wireless controller microphone. That mic really sucks, so that's why I said at the beginning of the video, have a nice USB microphone like the Yeti, the Snowball. Plug that in to your PlayStation so that you have something to work with. Look here, I have a Yeti on me. Just to prove to you guys that it does work. I just plugged it in. There it is. See? Yeti stereo microphone. Worked right away. And then I can have it muted or not. So now it's muted. I want to keep that not muted so you can hear me. Then I can go down to adjust microphone level, which is kind of important to be honest. And see, I'm in a good range right now. And luckily it seems they don't have it to peak my audio level, so that's good. It kind of keeps it from blaring. But we also don't want it to be in the too low end, and no one's going to be able to hear us. So just make sure that it's in the good section, and that's where it is usually by default, so you should be good to go. But just double check that just to make sure your audio levels are good. So at this point, you should be ready to go live. Now you can press the create button. You'll have your options come up. You can scroll to the right and select broadcast. And this is where you'll be able to select your service and also your broadcast options. Before we get to the service, let's just double check our broadcast options. You know, we want the camera display the chat, display the activity, overlay position bottom right, include voice chat audio, yes we do, and the video quality, we're going to keep that at 1080p30, but of course you can get up to 1080p60. You can also change your service, so our options are YouTube and Twitch. If they're not linked, go ahead and sign into those accounts like you would any other time, and your account will be linked just as easy. So I'm going to go live on Twitch right now. All right, and before you even get started here, keep in mind that the camera is not set yet, so you can check where you want that face cam to go. It's moving all around my screen, but I like it organically on that left side, so we're going to keep it there and select it, and we will be live, and my face camera will be right where I selected it to be. If I wanted to adjust where this PlayStation camera is, I'd have to press the PlayStation home button again once, and then you can see that I'm on air, so just select that option, and then within these, I get a few more settings. So I can unmute my microphone, camera options, so I can turn my face camera off. I can also move the camera, so in case I need to see something on that side. One of the options I'm hoping that they improve here is to have just a hide face camera. Like, I still want my face camera to be shown, but I don't want it over my gameplay while I'm playing the whole time. I don't really need to see myself like that anyways. I have access to these 3 overlay options as well while I'm live streaming. And here we can pause the broadcast and then also stop the broadcast. Now, if you change your service to YouTube, in addition to setting the title, you can set a description, you can put some tags in, you can also set the privacy, whether or not you want it public, unlisted, or private. Keep in mind, in order for your activity feed and chat messages to show up on your screen while you're playing, you must have the screen set public for you. But once you have those fields set, go live. That's really all there is to it, guys. We're streaming directly off your PlayStation 5. I do hope that they add some enhancements or future updates to make it better, but it works well for now. Nothing really will ever replace having a capture card in your computer setup. So this is something great to get you started, but it's not something I'd recommend for the long term. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit it with a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here for more next-gen tutorials and content. We just keeping it going here. You know how it is. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. You know. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first of many next-gen console tutorials. I imagine you clicked on this video today because you're ready to get streaming on your next-gen PlayStation 5 console and you want to know how to do it. And it's actually very, very easy, and there's really nothing that you need. all you need is your PlayStation 5 console, maybe with the exception of the PlayStation camera accessory, which goes along pretty good with this, as well as a USB microphone, which I'd actually highly recommend having a nice microphone, because the microphone that you'll get on the controller or even some headsets just doesn't sound very good, so I'd recommend going with a microphone like the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball. Still great microphones to pick up nowadays. Oh my goodness, this thing is all tangled up. If you do own the PlayStation camera, go ahead and set this bad boy up. All you're going to need to do is place this on your TV or monitor in front of you, preferably, so you get a nice straight shot angle. See how I'm setting it up right here? I just put it in the middle of my monitor here, and now it has a straight on shot at my face. After that, just plug the USB end of the camera into one of the USB ports on the PlayStation. So that's how you get the camera all situated. Next, you can go to the console, and then you want to press and hold the PlayStation home button. That'll bring you to the user interface. Then go ahead to your settings. Then you're going to want to scroll down all.
This new year, your success starts with one decision to follow and actually stick with it. One more second hanging in there, even when things feel unstable. One choice to take things to the next level. Maybe not that level yet. One more step added to your routine. One moment for yourself, maybe the first in a very long time. Success starts with one.
On the morning of November 2nd, 2023, police responded to multiple calls from concerned parents of a school bus driving recklessly picking up kids. Worried students also informed the local school resource officer that they felt the bus driver was behaving erratically.
What's going on? Gotcha. So, they said you came back from doctor's appointment earlier?
I just dropped off kids over at the high school.
Yeah.
So I'm grabbing lunch to go back over to the high school.
Gotcha, okay. So, did you have a doctor's appointment this morning?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that was like 2 hours ago.
Gotcha, okay. So, do you usually leave the keys in the bus?
When I run in to grab lunch.
Okay.
I mean, I just walked in.
Gotcha, okay. Okay, so,
I just got here. Like, maybe 3 minutes ago.
gotcha, okay. Alright, so,
I just dropped off. Yeah. 38, 38.
gotcha, okay. So, you on any medications or anything currently?
No.
Okay. Anything drink today or anything?
No.
Okay. So, I had some reports of kind of some reckless driving. Some of the students actually might have been intoxicated. So, I'm going to ask.
No, we got on 670,
Okay.
and like we come up on the, what is that?
Going with the high.
Medical.
This approach is heading.
Like cover my meds, like the building?
No, we're 670. So we just jumped on 670.
Okay.
Off of. No, we just jumped on 670, 315,
Okay.
and there was a truck with a
This part is insanely long. It's stressful just watching them set this up.
what is that called? Generator. One of the big
Okay.
generators in the middle lane.
Gotcha, okay.
The right lane going into the medical for OSU
Yeah.
ended up stopping,
Gotcha.
and this guy, so I slammed on my brakes.
Just
Okay, gotcha.
So other than that, I mean, we went down to nothing. Like I was like, what is going on? I said, what is going on?
Gotcha, okay. Alright, so with everything, I am going to ask to push you through some tests.
Go ahead.
Just to make sure. So,
Yeah.
If you just want to put your phone in your pocket, you have anything else in your pocket other than your phone?
I think dental floss.
No floss? Okay. Alright, so you just put that in your sweatshirt pocket. So,
Okay, so sure.
Yeah, so check your eyes real quick.
Oh, I
Just
got
do a couple things.
this.
Got a range packet? Alright, that works. So what I do, just feet together, hands to the side. So, do you have any inner ear issues, anything like that?
No,
Okay. No head injuries?
No.
Okay. And you said you don't take any medication?
No, I ain't on no medication.
Okay, not at all, not even like ibuprofen?
Well, like a cough. Benzo.
Just a little
Like a benzo, you said?
Benzo.
Benzo. Is that like a cough syrup? Or like
Yeah, they call them the pill, the curl.
Okay.
Took NyQuil last night. I went to urgent care yesterday and got, that was in the morning, so it's been 24 hours, a Toradol shot and an IV and...
About 15.
Did they give all that to you at the urgent care?
Yeah. Well, it was murder.
They'll just say big on a Bluetooth speaker at Amazon. And oh boy. Shop last minute deals now at Amazon. Get it,
I
Mama.
don't like leaving those short. And here we go. He's putting for the par. Yeah, that one's in the cup. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Bit of a sluggish start. Starting our round above par, but we'll get back down there eventually. And this next putt's for his par. And the putt goes.
Emergency on Hilliard Hills Run.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, so what I'll do is have your feet together, hands at your side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger back and forth in front of your eyes and check your eyes real quick. So just keep your head still and just follow the finger, okay? Alright, go ahead and relax. That make you dizzy or anything? Okay, you're not going to throw up on me? That happened one time. It was a horrible experience. So,
I can't imagine.
Alright, you're not going to throw up on me though? Okay. Alright, so this time will be a little longer. Same thing, head still, just your eyes, okay?
Okay.
So feet together, hands out your side again for me. So same thing, just a little longer, okay?
You have a scar on your finger.
That I do.
Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Right, here we go. Give it a rip. And keep that fairway.
Just ignore that for now.
I will. Sorry, my boss.
Alright, go and relax. So for this one, same idea. Head still, eyes only. I'm just going to go up and down, okay? Ready?
He's got about 105 yards to go here.
That'll work. Alright, so just up and down this time, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so this next one's going to be weird. So I'm going to go around in a circle. I'm going to come towards your nose, but I'm not going to touch you. Okay? So it is going to be weird. I'm going to use the pen for this one, okay? So just keep your eye on the tip of the pen and just follow it as it comes up, okay? Alright, one more time.
Go out there.
Can you normally go cross that? Can you cross your eyes?
Let's see what happens. This is
I
his
guess.
second.
Would you want to try for me real quick? Okay, that works. Alright, so for this next one, be real. It's really simple. So what I'll have you do, just stand like standing. But when I tell you to start, I'll have you tip your head back, close your eyes, and you're going to estimate passage in 30 seconds time, okay? Yes, I don't want your glasses falling off. So if you just want to throw those in your pocket. So you understand what I'm asking you to do? So when I tell you to start, you'll tip your head back, close your eyes, and then you're going to estimate passage in 30 seconds.
There, this is kind of a long putt to deal with.
Oh my.
And they verified I should have 55 down for start.
He's setting up for the birdie putt here.
Down in town for like joint vacation or school, and brought him back here. And here, one of the kids' moms has a tracker on the kid's phone, and she could tell that the bus was going 55 miles an hour down the road.
Oh. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Yikes, that went right by. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Oh my goodness. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll drop. And hopefully he drops this one because it's for double. And there we go. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And as that one drops in.
All right, go ahead and stop for me. So, do you remember what I was telling you to do?
One over par.
Yeah, put mine and then back and for 30 seconds.
Yeah, so how long do you think, how much time do you think went by?
I figured more than 30 seconds.
Okay. So what?
About 45 maybe to a minute.
Okay. So how'd you count? Did you go like one without?
I didn't even count. I was just breathing and feeling the wind go against me and blew.
Biore blemish patches. Absorb photo. Visible results.
And you are only one.
Blew about 3 times.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
The doctor's appointment is for my Botox. And I got there late, so they have rescheduled it for me at 1:30 on Kenya Road right here. I get for my migraines.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But you don't take any medications for that?
Mm-mm.
All right,
Okay.
let's see how he does.
All right, so you guys questions? Can you talk to for a second, please?
No, not the purest of strokes. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it.
If you've ever thought about live streaming your PlayStation 5 gameplay to Twitch and YouTube, it's something that many people have done in the past for the fun of it and even for the monetary benefits that can come from cultivating an audience. One of the easiest ways you can jump into live streaming with the PS5 is using the features that are built in right within the console. But this comes with its own set of limitations. You don't get as much customization as you would with the computer setup. That's why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the cheapest, most budget-friendly streaming setup that you can create to broadcast your PlayStation 5 gameplay in the best quality possible. Let's get to it. In this box, I have the first of a couple budget-friendly essential components that are necessary to build up this custom stream setup. This right here is the Blackview Mini PC, which is marketed as a gaming PC, but I picked it up for a hell of a good price at about $180. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM and an Intel Celeron chip. Hold up. I know. Intel Celeron.
I think it'll be good for the farmers in my area because it should offer a high yield, and here we have real productive soils and a high yield ceiling, and I'm hoping that with BP4 Pro it'll help push that yield ceiling.
Hello everyone, I'm Ken, that's Buff Pro. We're back with that one crazy mom on, well I can't read the title, but it's TLC. What was the show? I'm in love with a mama's boy. Yeah, they are now, the last episode we did, they were going to shoot the sun, and there was like this big hubbub about, oh, I want this crazy looking, stupid red suit. And Rod was like, but that's not what our plan is. And mom was like, no, we're going good. So now they're going to pick out
even
dress.
par. You think this?
Right. Now she's going to have some backup, hopefully, so when mom starts running her mouth, they can let her know. Oh, man, we need backup. Uh-huh.
prefer, man? You like metal or wood?
Metal or wood? Glass.
Yeah, I got these 2 back scratches right here, man. Ooh, boy! Let me listen. This wooden one, man, it gets down there. You know what I mean? It's got the weight. But the metal one, that's what gets under the fur. You know what I mean? Like, that's what really gets in there. You know?
That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, well, you know, that metal can probably really dig in there.
Man, it's so good.
Oh, I haven't opened it yet. Mary did give me something. If only you could see it, you'd really appreciate it. It's a misting fan, you know.
Battery powered.
Handheld. I'm pretty much sure it's the exact same color as the one you used to bring over to the house all the time.
Nice.
Yeah. We'll be accessorized.
Hey, man, you already know.
But I'm Ken, that's Buffro, of course, and you can check out Buffro on YouTube, and you can check him out on Twitch. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you already are subscribed, well, thank you very much for coming back and watching the video. Please watch all the videos, because we make a lot of really good ones. And then, you know, just to complain, as I do, so many really good videos we do, and they do bad, and it makes me feel bad.
All right.
So many of the hidden gems are the ones that don't have the views. It's weird.
With that,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
leave
Sorry
you.
you're here, and now it made you feel bad
See
for
you
watching
again real
videos.
soon, though, hopefully, right?
Ned is already there picking out dresses for me to try on. Jason did say he talked to her about taking a step back, but it doesn't look like that's happening right now.
It'd be like prettiest ever skin when the mom's like, I'm picking out dresses.
No!
Please, God, no. It'd be like whoever picked out this carpet for these stairs.
Oh, you're right.
I feel like I know her because my sister speaks so much of her and, you know, her family. But we're giving her the benefit of the doubt that she's going to rise to the occasion.
We feel like we know her because my sister's always talking smack about her.
We know all the benefit, though, you know, just in case. Man, she's smacked.
Is on her. She can't be that bad, right?
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Please, Josh.
I chose it because Jason
Dude,
took
my
people.
mom had a table.
He is breathing.
He's in the driver's seat.
I checked, I didn't see anything.
Real good on that. Thank you. If you want to come by the door. Alright, on my way.
bottle of alcohol.
See right there, fireball. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. How are you? Good.
My name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Happy to have you aboard. We got a decent amount of coin on the table today as we get ready to play some skins. Let's get going here.
I trusted him alone with my children, and he took advantage of it.
Okay, let's.
He sat in a fucking chair for over 2 hours, determining whether or not he was going to teach my child something he felt she should know, and he wanted to be the one to do it. He was her predator for over 2 hours, but before he got a stiff dick.
There we go. Nice contact on that one.
He had a hard-on. How can a 26-year-old man have a hard-on for an 8-year-old?
Here's our second shot on the 10th.
I'll see you in hell before I do it. That's something that little girl has to live with for the rest of her life. And it's going to interfere in everything that she does. Little girl's afraid to sleep in her own room at night. She has to sleep with me. The least little noise.
Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with the second shot.
Because he threatened to kill her. If she told him, he threatened to kill her. Because he's like a dog that's had a taste of blood. Done it once. Everybody
Bunker bound.
Won't do it again.
This is our third shot.
Next time you try to fight it, that it won't go one step further and it permanently hurt the child. But I was told you were the one that bailed him out. You were the one that sent him money.
No, I
and all
wanted to get him out. No, I did not. I told Stephen I wouldn't do it. I did give him money occasionally in jail to buy cigarettes. I mean, a lot of people did that. I think Bernice even did that.
What is all of this for anyway?
I thought it would
Here he is setting up in the greenside bunker.
Stephen and try to understand who he is and what he has become. I started this. But for what I don't want to say is that this incident is certainly shaking me.
And this one's your fourth.
I have a different relationship with him than Denise does, and certainly different than you do, especially now. This film will be an honest film, as honest as I can make it. It's not just an apology for Stephen. It's not just I'm not here to just grill Bernice, and then I proceeded to do just that. Why would you go up to the prison and see him?
Why? Well, no matter what he does, and I don't approve of what he does.
About a dozen feet to the hole from here.
And it's not that she didn't try with Stephen, because she did. Stephen wasn't around when I was trying with him. They don't know.
No.
They don't know. It's when
And this is about 4
got to
feet.
where I couldn't handle him, and his grandma, would take him back. And then things would go, and then I would get on the blame.
His putt's going.
Wrong.
You know what I've
All right, nice putt. Let's see what your opponent does. And this putt will get him one skin.
I have heard things.
And that you basically gave it to him on 50 days.
That putt's going to drop for par.
And that's what I've heard.
Anything he does now, he blames
One
me.
skin for
That's
our
what
leader
his
today.
grandma brainwashed him to think all those years. Anything that happened bad to him is because he had such a rough life because of me.
There was no beating. I mean, I hear that all the time.
I didn't beat him. Yeah, I whipped him. But nothing but what?
Why does Brenda say this to him?
Oh.
Well, no, I have to ask these questions.
Yeah, I've popped him in the mouth. I will not put up with this crap. If a kid stands by me and smarts off, I'm going to slap him in the mouth. I do not agree with a child standing and back talking. And this is where her and I differ. I don't think they should be smacked. I don't think they should be hit. Mainly because of the way I grew up. Had I turned the way that we were raised, I would have been in prison by the time I was 13. But see, I had that choice. And I made that choice. I don't pick up high heels, cold shovels, beat my children. I don't cut switches off and cut them from their ankles to their ass and make them bleed and then put tights on them and send them to school to cover it.
This all happened to you?
We were raised in the back hills of West Virginia. My dad was an alcoholic, very, very abusive.
What about Stevie's dad?
No. I won't go into that, no.
No?
No.
Why not? Can you tell me why not?
I just don't want to. I won't go, no.
No, he doesn't know.
No. That's sad. Regardless of who he is or what he is, he has a right to know at least who his father is. Well, Arvo raised him as his son,
They ain't gonna say nothing to me about it.
All right, go ahead. We get the trouble going in. Our kid.
Sometimes we get along all right, and sometimes we don't. But he'd fight for me. He'd fight for me. And he knows there's not nobody's done for him what me and my husband done for him. He was only 12 and a half years old when Roy died. But Roy just worshipped him.
In 1983, I wrote in my journal, Grandma's life just about stopped when Roy died of a heart attack. She couldn't sit on the porch after supper, she said, because the memories hurt too much. Stevie fills the hole in Grandma's life, but only partially. And she says she gets no help from Stevie's mother and her own son, Arvel.
Grandpa and Grandma meant more to me than what Mom ever did. Then you find out that they ain't no blood relation to you. It freaked me out when Grandpa died. And then Dad turned around and he died, and no, I ain't never got over neither one of them yet.
How old were you when you found out Arvel wasn't your real dad?
Well, some time ago. But the way I see it, he is my dad because he's the only dad I've ever known. A lot of shit I don't understand.
In 1981, the year Grandpa died, Stevie was first placed at the Huber Boys' Home.
She put him in the boys' home, and then whenever he got out, she tried to make him think that I stuck him there. And I didn't. I cried because he had to go. But we didn't have him adopted, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. We tried to adopt him, but we was too old.
In the beginning, Mrs. Hagler was terrific to Stephen. But then Mrs. Hagler always seemed to thrive on making Bernisson's life a nightmare. If they had all come together with that kid, it'd been a whole different kid.